Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex all pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky and that brain.
All right, let's get to it, man. I said my piece. I repeat to say my piece, but now I got the bros with me. You know what I'm saying? So we can get it all popping, man. So we trying to see what Larry and Josiah got to say about this money in the bank joint. I'll repeat what I said, but I'll wait. What's up, though?
Not
Um,
much, bro.
What we doing,
Just
Larry? What's
so
up?
I'm gonna catch some heat for this.
You gonna catch some
When
heat?
I start,
Oh man, he coming in
yeah, I'm
hot.
gonna catch some heat for this. But
keep
I
you
started
coming.
watching Money in the Bank, and I ended up falling asleep watching the
Josiah
Money in
said.
the Bank match.
Josiah said that. You were the second person that said that they didn't like the women's ladder match.
So,
No, he
so
said he fell asleep.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking that the reason why he fell asleep is because he was bored. Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah, I was tired.
Okay, so all right,
So
so what you
when I woke up, I just, you know what? I already know who won it. So I'm not even about to, just go ahead and rewatch that. So I didn't rewatch it. I skipped it.
okay?
Hmm.
And
We ain't gonna take no heat.
I skipped Dominic Mysterio's match
Yeah,
and I
that
skipped Becky Lynch's match because I ain't gonna lie, I don't like those. I don't like those storylines.
that Becky one,
Especially
like,
they
I
trying to.
disagree with Becky Lynch and Lyra storyline, but that's okay.
that one was
I
good.
feel I feel like
That match was good. I ain't gonna hold you.
It was really good.
That,
it was a good fight, but I feel like they trying too hard to make her look like a heel.
mm, that's the same
That's a
thing.
that's a that's a pretty hot take. I can
That's
see that.
same thing with Charlotte. I agree with that.
That's a solid opinion. That's a solid opinion. I think they did it necessary because they wanted to give this idea that Lyra Valkyrie can hang, not only hang with Becky Lynch, but Becky has worked heel before, so then it was like, okay, we gotta pivot with Becky's character because if y'all remember last, Becky was getting a lot of flack for what she was doing last year. Like after she faced Rhea, she had won the women's title back in a battle royal, and not too many fans were happy about that.
Hmm.
Nobody likes to see Becky win, which is so weird because like at the end everyone was like, we want the Becky, she's the man, this and that third, yada yada, and then now it's like you don't want to see her win. Like fans are so fickle in that way, so they were just kind of like get her out the way, get her
Well,
out the way, and then when Becky leaves, everyone's like, oh, I miss Becky, I miss Becky.
well,
She
you
comes
remember.
back, and it's like y'all are still just fickle minded.
But you remember when before Becky came back to win the Royal Rumble, she was gone. Then when she doing a leave of absence, but somebody got injured, which caused her to come back because the women's division wasn't strong enough at the time. So when she came and won that
I
Royal Rumble to get the title, I don't think the fans was happy with that because they were already happy that she was gone. But the WWE like
yeah.
had no choice but to bring her back because the division wasn't as strong as it is now at that time. Because I think if I'm not mistaken, who was the one who got injured? Charlotte? Was it somebody that I think Charlotte just got injured and they needed somebody to come back because
Somebody
at
this is
when
WrestleMania,
when Becky left and then she came back and won the title, the reason why everybody was
right?
upset because Becky was gone during that period. There was
No,
nobody
Rhea
holding
was
the
injured.
torch.
Rhea was injured.
That's what I'm saying. And Rhea was the face. So when she
Right,
left, nobody was holding the torch. So they had to bring somebody of that caliber back because the women's division
right,
wasn't as strong as it is now.
right,
So
right.
now when they see
And
them, they like, man, we don't need
yeah,
her. We good. But
yep,
they forgot where we came from before this even happened.
yeah.
They needed her.
And the problem was with that situation was fans had expected Liv Morgan to win that battle royal. Remember
I
they
remember
held a
that.
women's battle
I
royal.
remember that.
Yup, they
I
had
remember
women's
that.
battle royal for to win
Yep.
to see who's going to win the Raw Women's Championship, and basically um, the fans were all like, Liv Morgan's gonna win. Sure. Oh yeah, we're gonna get it. It's gonna give it to Liv because Liv just took out Rhea, so like it'll make perfect sense. Well, WWE said we're gonna have you wait for that and not give it to Liv, and we're gonna give it to Becky instead. So while the crowd and the show may have enjoyed it, people online were like, "Bruh, y'all shoving her down our throat. Y'all doing this with her. Y'all doing too much with her. Why she always gotta win? Boom, boom, boom." And I'm like, you can't win with wrestling fans no more when it comes to logic, bro. Like wrestling fans do not take time to have logic and be patient. And I get it to an extent. Like, yes, was Becky kind of like one of those like, okay, we've seen her boom, accomplish as much as she has accomplished, sure. But I was never one of those ones where I was like, man, get her out of here. I'm turning on her. I didn't turn on Becky, right? I didn't go that route of turning on Becky because I was just like, I'm still a fan of Becky. Why do I need to turn on her? I don't get it.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't Becky just have the title? So she lost it and got it right back. Ain't that what happened?
No, Rhea was champion. Rhea was champion.
So it was a three. Wasn't it? It was a three-way or something because Becky just did something. She lost and then all of a sudden she got it
she
back.
faced Rhea. She faced Rhea at WrestleMania
and lost.
And she lost. Yeah, she lost.
Yep. And
But
then
Rhea
won
had
that.
a long.
Yep. That's exactly what happened.
Yep, Rhea had a long time run. She had a long time run. And I think Rhea ended up being Charlotte for the belt, actually.
Yep, she did. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So
This was Becky Lynch when she came out when her outfit was her book, right? This is when Rhea Ripley had the crazy entrance. This was WrestleMania 40?
Exactly.
Was that 40?
That was
WrestleMania. That was 40.
It was 40. It was 40. Yep,
Yeah.
it was 40.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was the Triple H era, I think. Triple H era, whatever the first one, Triple H era. Yep.
That was the beginning of it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Officially, sure. But yeah, so yeah, Becky, like I said, they just didn't want to see her win. They were like, we should get what we want. The problem is that's our problem as wrestling fans. We tend to get too much of what we want. We need to sometimes backtrack and just go, no, they need to give us what they need to give us, and let's appreciate it over time. But we're so impatient.
Just saying that.
But that's just me. That's just me. I will say this. Like I said, I think that the purpose is we need Lyra to have a threat for that belt. We need to build prestige towards the belt of the IC Women's title. Okay, let's insert Becky into this phase, and let's help Lyra get to that next level. I think Lyra, to me, has done these wonders, not only in rings, but with her personality. She's been, I think, what I like about Lyra right now is that she's really, really good in the ring. She's very, very talented. But my issue with her right now is I don't know her. I wish I can identify her character. Because to me, she looks as a... Huh?
No, I ain't gonna miss you that much. Do they got cards down there? They don't got nothing? All right, well, we good.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I know, but some brothers once made a debut Money in the Bank.
Okay.
Huh?
Some brothers wasn't made her WWE debut on Money in the Bank.
Who's that Money in the Bank?
Some brothers' wife.
Some Dallas' wife?
Yeah, she's an interviewer.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
Blonde hair lady.
No, you good. As long as they got no keys on there.
She interviewed I think it was Naomi. Naomi won.
Yeah, I ain't catch that there.
Oh, you didn't see the post show? Which interview you talking about? You talking about the post show interview?
You said what?
Not the one with Big E. I'm talking about the backstage one. Somebody's wife interviewed her. It's a video.
$10 wife.
Yeah, she's a lead. She's an interviewer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's not a wrestler though. She's just a part of WWE's media team. Like the people that be interviewing the wrestlers on the backstage.
Well, let's backtrack right quick
What was
and
this
go
for?
back to what was said about the first match.
That hurts the
The
enterprise.
first women's ladder match was the Naomi one. And now I didn't say I didn't necessarily did not like it, BZ. I was saying like to me it was a solid match. It wasn't like anything great to me. But
What match
I
was great?
thought what they did was showcase any. What I love about the ladder match though is that it showcased any and everybody. Like in the ladder match, like everyone was getting a spot to shine themselves in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So they did a great job with that.
I was praying and hoping for Alexa Bliss to win.
You told me that Alexa will win.
Yep.
I think everybody wanted
Naomi
to.
win for me was the right call. It was the right call.
If,
I
if,
like Naomi winning.
I don't
I
think
feel like
you
Naomi.
WWE
know,
has
if
been
you,
doing a great job
Only
of
I'll
selling
take it.
her like that.
I'll take it. But the reason why Naomi's call wasn't the right call is because she ain't even done with Jade Cargill. So why'd you try to make a whole story with somebody else? You ain't even done with Jade.
I mean,
Well, Naomi has
if
made
she
it
don't,
clear
you
about
know,
Tiffany Stewart making her life hell, basically. Like even from last year, like when during that whole entire time when Tiffany was holding the briefcase and Nia was champion, they kept coming at Naomi. You know what I'm saying? Naomi was like a victim of just by being like any and everywhere, and she was getting screwed out, winning championship matches, things like that. So like it's kind of like it comes all full circle. It's just Naomi essentially had to turn heel to do so, and I think WWE are loving her character right now. And I don't think they want to just give her this character without giving anything as far as a payoff, which is why I think
But the
what they did
payoff,
that ladder match for me was a payoff for real.
okay, her winning that, but then getting screwed over
right.
trying to cash in. Is it really a payoff?
I think it's a
Well,
payoff for what I'm saying about payoff. I'm saying it's a payoff for her getting something under her accomplishments. And then I think they're going to tie that into the story along with Jay Cargill and Tiffany and whatever else have you. But they probably want to pay that full circle because I think they got plans for her to work with Jay. Because Jay Cargill, the Queen of the Ring and King of the Ring tournaments are coming out very soon. They make
yeah,
some qualifying
yeah,
matches.
Yeah, I just
that's
seen
what
that.
I was about to touch on that. I was gonna say, I'm praying that one of these three people win, either Bianca or Rhea or Alexa. Those are my three.
I'm going with Jade or Alexa they're going Jade or Alexa. They're not giving it to Bianca and them like that no more. They got too many other people. That's why I'm saying, like the Queen of the Ring, to me personally, I think Naomi should have won that. Not the actual qualifier joint because she could get screwed for that.
I like
And if
that.
she gets screwed for that, then it's a waste of her time even having it.
I get that.
I think everybody likes Rhea at the end of the day. You can't go wrong with Rhea, but it's so many other people. Like if you give it to Rhea, then when are you going to give it to Alexa? If you give it to Rhea, then
Yeah,
when are you going to give it to Jade?
right.
Because both of them are, you know what I'm saying? Because Bianca already been there, done that. Rhea already been there, done that. Now you got new people. I mean, Alexa ain't new, but we ain't seen her in a minute. And she about due to go back to the top. And Jade is
Yeah,
already go to the top. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, they should. The main reason I feel they should have gave it to her is when she got out like fall and roasted Scarlet Flair.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she gonna be in it too, Charlotte. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, Charlotte already won though. But I was about to say, Charlotte, if they have Charlotte the queen of the ring, literally, but she already won the Royal Rumble. That'll be a lot when you give her the Royal Rumble and give her the
The Queen.
queen of the ring.
Yeah,
That'd be crazy.
yeah.
That would be crazy. I'm going
They have
towards.
been slowing her down though, like which is interesting to me. I'm like, y'all are slowing down Charlotte though. Like
Say
they
what?
are paying attention to how fans feel about Charlotte. Like the WWE, yes, they're paying attention to how the fans feel about Charlotte when it comes to like how she's being pushed and how she's being booked, regularly on the show. Because like we're so used to her just getting almost any and everything. And I feel like now that it's going, we're going to take our time with developing any and everybody else, and she's been away. And I feel like this is finally the year where WWE is really going like, hey, we know how good you are, and we're not taking that away from you, but we're going to focus on some more talent than just you.
But you got to understand the only reason why the WWE is doing that is because they finally got the talent. It ain't like they was doing that before. They was pushing it before because they had to. They didn't have the talent then. They got the talent now. That's why they could do it. They didn't have the talent then.
Right.
That's why they got the top.
Well, wait. Yep. Look at
Yeah, they didn't have it
Yeah,
before.
I know the female roster is more crazier than the male roster now.
You said what?
I said the female roster is more crazier than the male roster right now.
It's just cooler.
No, it's more crazier right now.
It's
Cause
not crazier than the man, or it is crazy.
they got better. They got better.
Yeah, they definitely got better.
Oh, okay. I got
They
you.
got better harder challenge than the male roster right now.
Yep. Yep.
So I think the last new people the male roster brought in was Ron Breaker, Big Bronson Reed, Carmelo Hayes, and what's his name? The B with I think Grayson. Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller.
What's wrong with him? What you say about
I'm saying
Bryson?
they haven't brought in any new
Oh,
male roster to the main roster
yeah.
since that group of people.
They said they just signed two new people. That was a son of WWE Hall of Famer. So I think Zilla and them is on.
No, I don't think Zilla's son because his mother's
Somebody,
not in the Hall of Fame.
cause somebody did, cause who got sons and that's who's the father in the Hall of Fame that got two sons in the WWE?
I'm not sure. It ain't Zilla because his
It's
mother's never
it's guaranteed a bloodline
inducted.
situation. I can guarantee that. It's guaranteed a bloodline situation. Cause ain't nobody else in the Hall of Fame that got two sons that just signed to the WWE. I'm trying to
Two
think.
sons.
Yeah, they just announced that the WWE has signed two sons of a Hall of Famer. And I don't know nobody in the Hall of Fame that got two sons that actually makes sense.
There ain't the bloodline. I know Scott, Scott Steiner. Rick, his actual sons with the
I
John
thoroughly
Hopkins.
enjoyed. Now this is my me personally. I thoroughly enjoyed the Dominic match with Octagon Jr. Very
Trash.
I skipped
impressed
that.
Trash.
by Octagon.
I skipped that.
And it's good that you skip.
That's fine. I'm just saying. I was impressed by Octagon Jr. For the
It's
most
good.
part. Like them bringing in those Graves guys. Like I'm like I haven't really been familiar with his stuff.
Shout
He
out to the
dope.
dude.
So
Shout out to the guy that he fought against. But you want to watch him? Watch
yeah.
him collide on WWE. Do not watch him. Do not watch him on that match against Dominic. Waste of time. Go watch him on Worlds Collide on go to the YouTube channel. Y'all can watch it. That joint was fire.
Hmm.
Every match on there was cold.
Oh, I agree. You can always
Every
make a case
match.
for Russell was better than Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I'll say that. I'll give it that. That ain't
Yep.
even a hot take. That's facts.
Yep.
That's facts.
Then as far as the men's go, I seen it. I
Oh,
didn't see the full thing.
was it?
Cause
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
I
You're
don't
right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Larry.
I don't know what's going on with that website you put me on to just first, but it will not let me watch one part of the men's Money in the Bank match.
What was it?
It wouldn't let me watch the ending.
Who
It
wouldn't
only,
let you
it
watch
only
that?
told me Seth
For the
Rollins winning
men's?
the title. Yep.
You said who wouldn't
Oh,
let you
It
watch it?
wasn't. It wouldn't
we
let
should
me
go with Becky versus
watch
Lara, but
the.
I love Becky versus Lara. But go ahead.
Go ahead. You
It
said
wouldn't
what?
let me watch the rest of it. Only seeing the beginning and middle of the men's uh, Money in the Bank match.
Hmm.
Oh, so you didn't see the Money in the Bank match, the whole thing?
No, no.
See?
I seen the end. Seth Rollins winning.
But
I
you
didn't
didn't see
see
how he.
what happened before that.
Oh shoot! So you didn't see Jacob? You ain't see JC? You didn't see Brunson Reed? You didn't see Brown Burger?
Nope.
Oh
Oh,
wow! So you didn't know what happened before
what?
that?
You didn't
That's
see
crazy.
Solo and the Jacob?
No,
You didn't see
That's one
Solo
of
and
the best
Jacob?
parts.
no. But every time I
Oh,
got in front of play it, it kept saying error.
listen,
This
bro.
video cannot be played.
I hate you,
But I
Solo.
seen the clip.
Went viral.
I
That's
seen
all
the
I can
clip.
say.
I hate you
I,
solo.
I seen the clip of on YouTube of Jacob putting solo up here
Oh, he
a
he
lot of
he put him down, bro. I ain't never seen Solo get beat up like that. Solo been in WWE for a minute. He been getting beat up, but he ain't get beat up like this. He got cleaned
Nigga
out.
just dog walked him. He
He
dog walked him.
he clean walked him though, bro. It was bad. The crazy thing about it is Jacob clean walked everybody except for
Yup,
JC.
he
JC
did.
wasn't there. He clean walked everybody. Everybody.
Yup.
Brunson,
Jake was saying.
Breaker, Solo, everybody was in the way. Got smashed. He dog walked everybody.
Yup.
That's why I don't
But
understand the
son, just
Solo
man,
versus
that match,
Damian
I low
Priest.
key enjoyed. I low key enjoyed Chad Gable. Chad Gable and Peter Parker were the only two
Yes,
standouts in that match.
yes, yes,
They was
yes,
killing it.
yes.
Like they
Especially
really
Chad
did a
Gable.
great job.
Chad Gable was doing some stuff in that match that I was just like, bro, y'all got to stop playing with him. He is
Yeah.
really like that.
fire
Especially how he got in the
fire
ring
fire.
off the other ladder. That was epic.
Yeah.
He
Yup.
I just
climbed up
say
that from the outside to get in the inside.
it's talking about
That was crazy.
you said about Andrade and that mask he always wearing for his entrance. Yes.
What we say about Andrade's
Oh,
match?
what you say?
I said what's up with Andrade and that mask he's always wearing.
What's wrong with him wearing a mask?
I don't know. He been
I said
wearing this
what's
since
up
the
with
match.
that mask?
It's the El Grande Americano gimmick. He thinks like the
No,
idea is that he's not Chad
No,
Gable.
he's talking about what's the name?
no,
He's talking about
Andrade.
Andrade.
Oh, what about him?
He's talking about his mask. He said, "What's
It's,
up with his mask when he comes to the ring?"
Oh, what's up with his mask? What happened to his mask? I ain't really paying attention like that. As far as his
I
entrance,
always seen him wear a mask when he first came. Always.
right? Yeah, he started as a masked wrestler before he even went and started showing his face a lot more
I
around
didn't know that.
WWE.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he was wrestling on the mask. He's his name was La Sombra. Yep,
I didn't know that.
sure was.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
That's probably where that came from.
that explains it.
Alberto Del Rio did the same thing.
I didn't know that either.
Yep, yep. They were masked guys before he started showing their face. Same thing with Santos Escobar. Crazy. But what was I finna say? uh,
What
yeah,
y'all
like I
feel
said,
about
the
the
win
art?
was dope. I
What,
was somewhat. I did tell BJ. I said I was somewhat let down by Seth Rollins winning it. Not because I didn't want Seth to
Yeah.
win it, and there's no storyline purpose to be served with that. I get it, but I kind of just wish there was something that was different just for that match. You know what I mean? As far as like the winner, perhaps LA Knight should have won it. Like that's how I felt.
man, LA
Nah,
Knight is starting to turn more and more like Stone Cold Steve Austin, bro. Like he is really him. He really is becoming Stone Cold Steve Austin, bro. It's crazy. Like
That's crazy.
I'm
That is
trying to
crazy.
get the gimmick to be like, yo, it's LA Knight, LA Knight. Yeah, that's him. That's it. But the way he talks, the way he raises his arms when he on the top ropes, when he's celebrating with the people, bro, the way he walk, all of that. I'm like, man, he is really Stone Cold, bro. I don't know.
Hmm.
That's why I can't put him over. To me, even though he's over, I can't put him over because of that. just because I just feel that that gimmick was already here. Like Stone Cold already did that,
I only
but
see The Rock more so for me than this Stone Cold, but I get
he's
it.
over. I don't see no Rock in him. I don't see no Rock in him at all.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to like
I,
we were talking about that before, and we were trying to find out because I know we said similarities of Rock and him together, but it's just more and more like it's just more and more like now I don't know, bro. I don't know.
They
I
say
don't
imitation is a sincere form of flattery.
know.
I mean, all the wrestlers legitimately got some of their gimmicks off of other wrestlers. Like,
Yeah, who was our truth? Who was his gimmick?
huh?
If that's the case, who was our truth gimmick?
I don't know who R-Truth gimmick. I think R-Truth is he's like one of a kind, really.
One, that's what I'm
Not to
saying.
me.
So I
I
don't
mean,
think
I'm
all
not saying
wrestlers are
like
like
not
that.
everybody, but they're just about almost
our
everybody. You know
truth
what I'm saying?
gimmick is a rapper.
Huh?
But who else did that though?
Our truth gimmick is a rapper.
No, we saying like a character. We're saying like a wrestler,
Yeah,
copying another wrestler from back in
yeah.
the day. Who was he doing that? Who was that?
I want to say R-Truth because he started rapping because they already had people who were doing that. If you remember, there's a tag team. I didn't really follow them, but they had a guy who rapped for them. I think it was Mabel and another dude.
Oh
Remember
man,
that,
that's
Tubby?
the mission. Stop, yo, man. I thought you would have
No, I'm
said.
saying like
I thought you would
they
have
had a
said
guy
two
who rapped
code.
for him, wasn't he?
I would have
Like the
said.
white guy.
I would have said two code Scorpio if I would have said anything. WCW.
Okay, yeah,
Because
that's
he
fair
was
too.
getting.
That's fair too. I give
Yeah,
you that.
I would have went that
Hey,
way.
I'll
I
give
went
you
with
that.
Mabel. Mabel was crazy,
hey,
but I get it though because Mabel was
No, I'm
rapping.
just saying like the more
Mabel
just
was
his
rapping.
presentation overall. Like, yeah, I'm not saying
Yeah,
his character, but they had a guy
yeah,
rapping
hey,
for him.
just
That's what I'm
say,
saying. So that's not been that done or not done really good. It's been
yeah.
done.
Right,
You know
you're
that,
right. You're right.
right? I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
just say,
What's up, man?
you probably gonna look at me crazy when I say this, but I did not know that 3 minute warning is that good.
What?
You didn't like 3 Man Warning?
I said I didn't know that they was that good.
Oh, that was all right.
You sound so muffled. What do you say again?
He said
I said
that
I didn't
good.
know that they were that good.
They weren't that good, or they were that
They
good.
were that good. He
They
didn't know that
were.
they were
I ain't mad at that,
good. Do you think 3 minute warning was good?
huh?
Did you think 3 minute warning was good?
I didn't really like follow them like that. I'm just keeping mad real with you. I didn't know them as much. I saw some of what they could do. I saw some
they
of
got
what they
they
could
got
do
some
as a
stuff.
tag team, and for what it looked like, it looked dope, but it wasn't. Again, it wasn't on some Uso type stuff. They didn't have that longevity though, for real. They
They
didn't. I'm
killed.
just keeping real with you, but
I
they
will
were an
say they
underrated
killed
part.
when they was there. When they was there, they was tearing everybody up. When they was there, they was
Hey,
dogging
Sure,
everybody.
hey, I
I believe
watched
you.
the clip on Facebook. I said, bro, I'm
Yeah,
really just moving like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they was good. They was
it was
good. I
dope.
will say.
They
Uh,
looked like people weren't getting their way for real.
I
They
can't
looked
put them
dope
in. The,
as collective.
I can't put them in no top 10 the best W tag teams though. I
Yeah,
can't do
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Like they weren't that. You know what I
Nah, I
mean?
ain't
Like
doing that.
in terms of money,
But they
be
were
real.
solid though. They were solid.
Yeah, they were. As a
They
pairing,
were
I said, I
absolutely.
solid.
I
said,
agree.
I don't think they was long enough.
hey, I
Like
said,
you said, they didn't carry the torch long enough.
Heck yeah.
I said to myself, I said, well, how in the hell these two big ass people
Do
and
you
getting
think?
on that top rope like that?
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Do you think they would have beat the Brothers of Destruction?
Huh?
Do you think they would have beat the Brothers of Destruction?
Uh-uh. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm,
You don't think so?
I'm just taking him to it. No, I'm just taking him to it.
Yeah, yeah, but what I'm saying with the 3D was they're really athletic. Undertaker and Kane wasn't really doing much. They were a good tag team, but they were athletic like them.
No, I'm just saying,
Only,
if
yeah,
you
yeah,
talk old school Undertaker,
yeah. That's what I'm asking. Yep,
oh yeah, for sure.
I think they're more
Like,
athletic. I
like,
think
I,
they get a run for their money.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If Undertaker was in his prime, Roman Reigns gonna beat him.
Hold on, what?
If Undertaker was in his prime, Roman Reigns wouldn't have beaten him.
You saying Undertaker in his prime would have beat Roman Reigns? That's what you said?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
All right.
Undertaker is home for
All right. Josiah, where's Josiah at? Josiah on the phone? Josiah,
yeah.
he doing
Hold on,
something.
y'all.
I knew he was doing something. Boop, 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 boop.
But yeah,
I don't know.
I, I kind of want to swallow the win.
You said you want to do
You
what?
want Solo to win?
No, no.
No,
Hold on. Go back. Go back. Go back.
it was,
Tell Josiah what you just said. I don't know if he heard you. Tell him what you said.
just
I
say
want to be. I
I
want to know what you
said that Prime Undertaker could beat Roman Reigns.
Can Prime Undertaker beat Roman Reigns?
No, that's not a question.
I said he
He
could.
said that. He said he would.
I said he could.
Oh, he did. Okay, yeah.
No. He
I said he
said
could.
telling you he would if it was Prime Undertaker versus Tribal Chief.
Can the Prime
Undertaker.
Undertaker beat the Tribal Chief character?
That's what he's saying.
Mm.
That's a good debate, man. That's a good
That's a
debate.
good. That is a good debate.
That's a good debate because
And you talking about
what?
Undertaker for what he was now, right? Not like how
No,
he was
no. He's
back
saying
then.
Prime.
That was Prime.
Prime.
Oh, Prime.
Prime.
That's a good debate.
Now, now,
Okay, Prime.
now I'm gonna ask you
Yo,
who's
that
Prime.
would be an incredible match for real. I ain't gonna
I,
hold you. That'd
I,
be fire.
I agree. I agree 1,000%. I agree
Oh
a
my
thousand
god, that
percent.
would be good.
Now,
That
but
would be really
which
good.
which one is Prime Undertaker?
Picking?
That's what I want to know.
Dang, that's tough.
Uh,
Which Prime Undertaker you?
Okay,
Undertaker,
okay, okay, okay,
the
okay.
Ministry
I
of,
will.
of
I'm gonna be
Darkness
honest with you.
Undertaker,
I'm gonna be
Prime
honest with you.
Undertaker.
I will want Taker to win, but I have a feeling Roman will probably win because he will utilize his bloodline to his advantage to beat Roman. I mean to beat Taker basically.
What if there's no
That would
bloodline?
be the only thing.
What if it's just Tribal Chief versus Undertaker? But what I'm
Just
asking
for
is,
the Tribal Chief, no bloodline, right?
yeah, no bloodline. Like a hell in
Okay.
a cell. There can't nobody get in.
Mm, mm.
But what I'm
I'm
asking
probably
is,
Undertaker was different though. I don't know, man. He
but
was he
but that's
was
what
he was
but that's what I'm asking.
yeah.
Which one is the Prime Undertaker? Which Prime Undertaker y'all talking about? Which
I
Undertaker you
think
talking about?
Prime. Okay, I'm gonna give you the Prime Undertaker that came after he got rid of the badass gimmick the first time.
Oh, so when he came back after that
Yeah,
gimmick
when he
was over.
came back, like when he had like the short hair, but he came back with the whole dome,
Yeah,
like that whole entire thing.
Get that
But then his
sleeve.
hair
You
grew
get
longer,
he getting
but he
killed.
was being suckers though. Like he was
Short hair,
punching in the corners, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. Like he was going.
short hair Undertaker can
Nah.
beat Roman.
I'll probably give it to him. I'm gonna give
Short,
you honest. I'm gonna take her.
man,
My answer, bro.
short hair Undertaker cannot beat no Roman Reigns, bro. Short
No,
hair,
I'm saying eventually his hair grew longer. I ain't gonna give him that taker. I'm saying the taker that was like 2007, 08, 09, 2010, like between those years. That taker.
he had hair though, right?
Yeah. His hair was longer than longer then. Yeah, around the time. Yep.
Who
Like he
was he
was being
fighting at?
patchy for real.
Let me see who he was fighting at the time.
He was being Big Show. He was
This,
being Big
this
Show.
is
Like all kinds of
this
guys
is a
for real.
hot take. This is a hot take. I'm not mad at y'all. This is a hot take.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
I'll
Taker.
never even, yeah, that's deep. That's
Yeah.
a possibility.
But I get y'all cheap though.
I
I
said,
get y'all cheap though.
I said the Prime Undertaker was the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker.
2000.
Like that.
Hold
I
on,
like that.
2000. Okay, 2007 Undertaker is the Undertaker that was going against Batista. You might have a point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That Taker.
Ministry,
Yep.
That could
when they
cut.
had the Ministry of Darkness,
That's
Like
the
Taker couldn't
Undertaker
do no
was
wrong
cut.
for real in the
Boy.
ring.
He was cut. He had muscles and everything at that time.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all
Taller and
might.
everything too. Like
Okay.
he got it's like he got even taller too as well. Like bro.
Okay.
Like
All
yeah.
right. Yeah. Can't argue that.
Taker.
Cannot argue
If
that.
you had said to take her from now, I'd be like, nah, Roman Reigns is
Yeah,
easily,
that ain't
easily.
close. That's why he said prime. Cause it'll be no way close.
Yeah. But
No way
Prime
close.
Taker though, it's different.
Yeah.
You care who he was, you get in the business. Pause. Didn't matter.
Yeah.
No matter who you were, you could be
Yeah.
300 something pounds, and I think it would still dog wop you or whatever like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yup.
That's why I put Undertaker over most of the wrestling because Undertaker was really dog walking people,
He
Yup.
was.
and he was cold with the hands too.
Yes, he
Yeah.
was. Yes, he was.
What they call him? A quick striker.
Yeah. Okay.
Back to Money in the Bank.
Yup.
I was leaning towards either Solo or
Mm-hmm.
Penta winning. I don't want Seth to win.
Penta. I wanted Penta.
You want to pick the two, Beasley?
Yeah, I did.
You know what's funny? When I was watching it, I was going. Beasley probably don't want Pitt because what you said like a month ago or two. When you was like they keep bringing these guys in, they just automatically just get opportunity like hands towards them and things like that.
Yeah.
So I initially thought you was going nah he ain't with Penta. So for you to say that it's surprising to me. I thought you was thinking the opposite.
Yeah. I mean, I was going for Seth Rollins, of course. So I mean, wherever Seth is at,
Right.
that's what I'm rocking with. But at the same time, the second person, I wanted it to be somebody different, like Penta. That's why I was like, I'm cool with Penta. Andrade, nah, his name ain't booming like that as much. Solo, maybe. I would have been mad at Solo move, honestly,
Yeah.
but Jacob squashed all that, so that's dead.
Yeah, bro.
Mhm.
It's true.
How y'all feel about the R Truth return?
Okay, can we get
Oh
to the match
yeah.
first? Talk about the match. Hold on. Let's say that for the last. Let's say that last, real quick.
What match you
Let's say
talking
that
about?
last.
You talking about?
I want to talk about.
I got a lot to say about that match.
We already
Nothing
said
to
it.
say about the match.
No, he said he got a lot to
They
say.
they they mean that with that whole thing.
The tag
Huh?
match?
Yeah, go ahead. You
Yes,
first. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. You first. Go ahead.
because
Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me make sure I give you time. All right, go ahead.
I
So you
said
did like the tag match?
Hmm?
I liked it, but I didn't like it because it's like
Okay.
they could have they could have did way more than what they did. Then on top of that, they was making Jay look very weak. Like he's your champion on your main brand, your biggest brand,
He was getting
Hmm.
the
beat
biggest
down.
show, and y'all making him look weak,
He was
but
getting
making
beat.
Cody Rhodes, a former champion, look strong and look like he's just running through everybody.
I have a reason for that though. I have a reason for that. I have a reason for that. Real quick, before I ain't trying to interrupt you, but real quick, I think they're
Yeah, go ahead,
doing
BG.
that. I think they're doing that because everybody, including everybody on his phone, we were all saying that he needs to be a fighting champion, and that's what's happening. He just fought, and then he has to fight again tonight. So he's fighting all the time. So he's really doing what the title was supposed to be doing in the first place, which is actually putting it up and actually fighting and brawling for it, compared to people like Cody
Agreed.
Rhodes who wasn't fighting at all for it. So they're not making him look weak. They're showing everybody that he's a fighting champion. He's willing to do whatever, whenever. But he is getting beat up. He got beat down in that match. Go ahead, you got it.
Yeah, I'm like, like even when Jay was tag team
Oh,
champions or the Intercontinental champion, I'm
hmm
like, I don't see him put on way better matches than what they was. Yeah, he didn't look as weak as he did last did in that match. I'm like, what's going on? You're making everybody else in this match look good but him.
I disagree.
That's about to say. Yeah, I disagree too.
He was
That's,
he was
I
he
just
was
I
getting
don't
his
think
off.
they were doing it to make him no because first off, if they made him look weak, why would you put him with Cody Rhodes to be his tag team partner? They're arguably the top two babyfaces in WWE right now, and you're facing Logan Paul, who's held something in the ring. Plus, you got John Cena in the same ring with all three of those guys. All three of those guys are benefiting just by being with John Cena in that same ring.
talk
So
about it.
nobody's looking weak.
That's true.
Like,
They all
like if
won.
anything, John Cena is spotlighting both of those guys, all three of those guys, and getting them all the way over. They all got over. Like Logan Paul did that springboard maneuver, bro. When Jacobs was laying
Hey,
on the announce table, that was
hey,
epic. I'm like, what the? And Logan Paul
hey,
is different, bro. That dude is different for real. Like, very
hey.
talented. You don't get his credit because people want to hate him all the time, but like, really is freaking talented in that ring. You got John Cena, who isn't the same John Cena as he is, but still he can still work. You got Corey Rhodes, who's still doing his thing to make sure that he's helping to lead the match, besides because he's leading when it comes to the feud against John Cena. And you got Jay Uso, who got everybody coming at his neck. You got Seth Rollins coming at his neck. You got Logan Paul coming at his neck, and you got Gunther coming at his neck. So he's getting the target on him. The difference between him and Cody is Jay Uso is actually being viewed as a threat, and he's getting threats handed towards him. WWE is doing a great job with him. So I agree with Beasley. I don't think they made him look weak whatsoever in that. I think they made him and everybody else look strong.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have given him that spotlight. They wouldn't have given him the match. If they were so big on Vegas for being so weak, why would they put him in the tag team match? Oh, and by the way, it was the main event.
You're right.
So
I
I
think
don't. Come on,
they
bro.
all did
When you
benefit.
put it
They
when you
all,
put it that way, I understand.
yeah, they all definitely benefited. Like I mean, I think everybody on that roster is probably like, yo, can I get a chance with John? Can I get a chance with John? Can I get a chance with John? You know what I'm saying? For this last ride, everybody is trying. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I would
I choose that. It's crazy.
I would have had that match be more memorable if they had Jay and Cody get the the Usos finisher move on John Cena, the one D. If they would have did that, that would have highlighted the end of the match.
If what?
If Cody was and Jay hit the one D on John Cena
Oh, I got
and
you.
Kenta.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
No, I don't think they made Jay look weak at all.
No, I think they made him look like a fighting champion
Yeah.
because I think today he's
Okay,
going. I
okay.
think.
I'll tell you this very much. I
Mhm.
think the reason you saw him as being viewed as weak, I'm gonna be real with you, and I can see how you view it because what WWE did a great job of doing in that match was showcasing the struggle between Jay and Cody. Like
Mm,
John Cena and Logan Paul did an excellent job of making sure they had the full game plan, the
on
events.
Jay.
Sometimes even when they butt heads, they were
Mhm.
having the events over Jay and Cody. So they
Mhm.
dominated the heck out of that match. So if anything, I think the reason why you said Jay looked weak in it is because he struggled a lot.
Because
That's on purpose though. He's supposed to struggle
he
because you're
got beat
fighting
down.
against John Cena, you're fighting against Logan Paul, you're fighting underneath.
He got beat down, bro. He was getting
Yeah,
worked.
he got beat down. That's what I'm saying. He
He
had
was,
to go through that.
he was getting worked. But that's what you do when you fight against the champion.
Of
Beat up
course,
the champion.
you're
The other
supposed to
person
do
is
that.
cool, but the champion is the
It's
person.
a yes,
Yeah.
I agree. Like, because okay, say for instance, say Jay and Cody had got the advantage over Logan and John Cena, it wouldn't look right. You would have
Yeah.
been like, they ain't even hanging with them. This man, third John Cena was completely out of place. That's bad, especially with John Cena being your world champion on top of that. You can't have that happen. So he has to look strong.
Yeah.
You have to make them look weak on purpose in order for them to build the courage to beat them eventually.
And like I said, I think that's a part of
Mhm.
the story. I think Jay's supposed to look weak.
Yeah,
I think when he comes out to fight Gunther tonight, he gonna be limping. He ain't gonna be 100%. It's on
agreed,
purpose. I just
agreed.
hope that they. I mean, I hope, man. I hope they don't let Seth Rollins cash in tonight. And if they do, I hope Roman comes and interrupts and his cash in
Me
gets
too.
wasted
Me too.
because tonight is the perfect night to cash in. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night that Roman Reigns needs to come back. And this would do exactly what Larry been talking about this whole time is Roman Reigns helping out Jey Uso because Jey Uso looked like he about to lose with Seth Rollins because maybe Cody Rhodes comes out and he gets beat up. Maybe CM Punk come out and get beat up, and it's just them in the ring, and then Roman's losing. I think
Mm.
that saves it. I think that saves it.
Hmm.
I think he needs it tonight.
I think Larry, didn't you say you wanted Roman to return at SummerSlam though?
This is this. Are you
Yeah,
actually the SummerSlam day or to be
Yeah,
have a
he was
match?
saying SummerSlam
Oh
Day.
yeah, you did say that because you ain't want no match with him in there. That's right, you did say that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I forgot.
because it would make more sense. Because Roman will show up and remember Seth Rollins' plans of becoming the world champion. Because you cannot, instead of Seth Rollins cashing in
Hmm.
right away, Seth Rollins is smart. He's not gonna try to cash in on Jay like right there tonight. He's gonna try to wear him down.
He's already worn down though.
How,
That's what I'm saying.
no, I'm saying
Yeah.
completely wear him down to where it won't even take him that much of an effort to get that title from him.
Hmm.
So he's gonna put obstacles in his way, which is Braun Breaker, Big Bronson,
Yeah, I see them doing that tonight though. That's what I'm saying. I see him beating
Lee.
people tonight, and then after he tried to celebrate, they come out and they beat him to death. They beat him down all the way to the point he can't move. Then Seth Rollins comes out to try to cash in, and but that's what I'm saying. Like, but if that happens, I think CM
No,
Punk might come first. I think CM Punk might come first. I think you're right. I think Roman might not show up to the SummerSlam to actually do it when it counts. But I don't see why he wouldn't do it tonight.
yeah,
If he gets
yeah.
Yeah.
squashed tonight, they might need him tonight. Might not be.
Seth Rollins is smart.
Yeah.
He going he it's like running on your enemy. You're not gonna try to get him to jump at any chance that you see. You're gonna make sure your enemy is completely down for the count. And how you put him down for the count completely? You wear him down. Because even though Jay's gonna be tired, the match he's still gonna be able to put up a fight.
He
So how do
definitely.
you wear him down? And so then also gotta do the same as and CM Punk interfering.
That's what I'm saying.
As soon as they start jumping him. So Seth Rollins is not gonna be able to cash in. So that his only other option is to challenge Jey Uso to a match at SummerSlam.
I don't think he's gonna
Then
straight
have
That's a
up.
missed
Braun Breaker.
opportunity
I
though.
don't. Oh yeah. I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna sneak it.
I don't think
He
he's
gonna
gonna do that.
sneak it like
No,
he always.
you know what? I'm be honest. I think I'm leaning towards what BG is saying because, first off, Seth is winning, and he's been winning the last few weeks.
Yeah, he can't
So
lose.
if you throw another monkey wrench in towards his plans, that makes his thing, his opportunity a whole lot more difficult for him to cash in that briefcase. So you bringing back Roman wouldn't hurt because here's why I get why you say SummerSlam because you want the whole entire
Oh yeah,
scenario,
for sure.
best case scenario to happen with Zill Batu coming in alongside Roman. I get you that.
For
I give
sure.
you that.
For sure.
But at the same time, think of it like this: he just won the briefcase. Jay Uso can't afford to face Seth Rollins because he has the briefcase. I mean, you can still do that match, but then you waste the briefcase by having that match. Say
Yeah,
Seth Rollins
yeah,
catches in that
yeah.
briefcase at
That's what I'm
SummerSlam.
saying. I agree.
Right. He catches that briefcase at SummerSlam in the main event for SummerSlam, and it's him and Jay, and
And
essentially he loses that match. So not only did you lose the match for the world title, you lost that briefcase for you to get that world title.
yeah, for
So
all
you
that.
you sacrificed
Yeah,
two,
yeah,
killing two birds with one stone, and that's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
If I'm Seth Rollins, I'm probably going. I'm done. Like, bro,
And I'm
if I
and I'm
did
being
that,
sneaky.
I look
If
dumb.
yeah, if I'm Seth
I'm
Rollins, I'm
sorry.
being
Hey,
just
hey,
like any other
hey,
person
I
who
got it. I got it.
I'm gonna play it differently. I'm
We
gonna play
we
it differently.
talk.
I'm gonna make sure that Jay
We
don't
gonna.
expect me to come
Hey,
in catching in
right,
on him.
exactly.
hey, we gonna. Hey, look, we're gonna get Jey Uso versus either Logan Paul again or
No,
no, actually scratch Logan Paul out completely. It's gonna either be.
Matter of fact.
Hold on,
Okay, go
Lord.
ahead, go ahead.
hold
I
on.
got but go ahead.
It's gonna either be Jay Uso and
Oh, man.
Braun Breaker running it back because everybody wants to see that match again
Not everybody,
at
but
SummerSlam,
Okay.
or Big Bronson Reed versus Jey Uso at SummerSlam.
Mm,
Then
I
you can
think
have them beat beat Jey Uso down. Then have Seth come out there and try to cash in his title. I mean, cash in to win the
or
title from Roman
or
return.
or you can go for two different scenarios. And the other scenario you probably won't like what I'm gonna suggest. But the first one I think you can make sense with. You either go with Sami Zayn turns heel tonight, beats down Jey Uso, whatever else like that, and we get that match for SummerSlam. Or or I would interject Sami somehow into against Jay. You put Jey Uso against three different challengers. You got Gunther, Logan Paul, and Sami Zayn in a fatal four-way for SummerSlam. High stakes.
I like that.
Jey Uso may not have a chance of winning. If I'm the babyface, I need to make sure that I'm overcoming all the odds almost
yeah.
entirely every single time.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Being a baby face, overturning the odds. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I'm Jey Uso, I need everybody lining up to come against me. Logan Paul wants my belt.
So I can knock
Gunther
him
wants my belt.
Exactly. We knock them all down. And we put them
Sammy
on the
wants my
fighting
belt.
champion.
And notice too. To your point, BZ, and notice too, all three of them differently have the same purpose. They feel
Yeah.
that without being champion, they have no purpose. Their
Right.
purpose is to go after Jey Uso.
Yeah.
His title is the most sought after title over John Cena's.
That,
I hate to say that, but it's the truth.
oh boy. There's oh boy.
It's the
Oh
truth.
Hey,
boy. Say
hey,
that again.
It's the
Say
truth.
that
I'm
again,
starting to see
Josiah.
that.
Say it again,
It's the most
Josiah.
sought after
Starting to see
title.
that.
Yeah, BZ,
Oh
you
boy.
missed me. It's the most. Yep, it's the most sought after title. Yes, it
Yes,
is.
sir.
Yes, it is. I always said the title. I was only talking about the title history with John Cena's belt. But I'm
Yeah.
saying right now, the way
Yeah.
that he's going, Jey
Yeah.
Uso is number one.
He's the number one title, George.
You
Yeah.
need to come after him. They're doing a great job with utilizing him. His run is better than Cody's.
Yeah.
And he
Oh,
hasn't even had that
he
many
already,
title
yeah.
defenses.
His run is already better than Cody's.
It's not. He hasn't even had many title defenses. And I'm not even saying Cody didn't defend that belt. Don't get it twisted. He
He,
defended the belt. But the problem with
When
his run
one or
was
two,
you
when
didn't
it was
see. Hold
close
on.
to.
You
Yeah,
didn't see
hey,
Cody.
Cody
Hold on,
defending that.
Larry. You didn't
Cody
see.
defending that
Hold on.
when it was
You
close
didn't
to.
see. Listen. You didn't see Cody struggle a whole lot until you gave him Solo and Kevin Owens. That Kevin Owens, arguably to me, was his best feud during his whole entire World Title run. It was not even close. That was his best feud,
Solo.
his best rival.
Him and
Definitely
Solo.
over Solo. Definitely
Yeah.
over Solo.
Solo. Yeah.
Come on, period. Come on. And
Solo.
that's because how good Kevin Owens really is too, as not only as a performer, but as a heel.
I agree.
So again, going back to Jay, I like the scenario of this idea that you got three other guys come after him. You don't think about Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins plays in the background on purpose. He don't need to be. Seth Rollins got the money back briefcase.
That's true.
All Seth needs to do is what he did for WrestleMania 31. Have an impromptu match. Make people think you're just having an impromptu match. Maybe you lose the match, and that's it.
Then come back. Yep. And come back later.
And matter of fact, that will be the opportunity to have Seth actually go against Roman Reigns. Now, I'm going back to it. See, I found a silver lining.
Yeah.
I found it. I found my opportunity to say this. Now you have the opportunity of having Seth go against Roman Reigns as the SummerSlam.
No,
Yes. Yes. I'm sorry.
No.
Nope. I'm sticking towards that. Nope. I'm not saying none of that.
it's not me.
You can disagree
It's
with
not
all
me
you
even
want.
saying that.
Nope. You got me hot. I'm ready. I'm ready for smoke. I'm going. We back.
Oh,
This is
So
a
what
really
is
cool
gonna
little
say
bit.
that?
I'll let y'all have y'all
he
thoughts.
said? He
No,
said, "Where
I
you
can say
going?"
what I'm saying. And for
Again,
all those that support your
How,
I'm sitting on
how
business.
does that
what is he talking
how
about?
does that benefit Seth Rollins if Seth Rollins is going for the title?
He doesn't need. That's the problem. Why would you win the briefcase and it's expected of you to cash in that briefcase at SummerSlam? You sacrifice that briefcase. Say he doesn't win that match. Roman Reigns costs him the opportunity. Then there has to be a Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins feud building up to that. I kind of get that, but that feels very much predictable. That's the problem. That's why I didn't want. That's why I said him winning that briefcase to me was a bit of a letdown because you could give that to any and everybody else. Seth didn't
Mm,
need that briefcase. He's already won it before.
mm.
Seth didn't need a briefcase. He's Seth Rollins. He already got, bro. You already got Braun Breaker at your disposal. You got Bronson Reed at your disposal. You got Paul Heyman at your disposal. That's enough for you to get to the world
He
title.
wants it all.
You said
He's
what?
Seth Rollins, bro.
He wants
Say what?
he wants all. But you said he wants all the power.
Oh my gosh, Larry.
He wants everything.
Oh my
He
gosh,
wants the
man.
whole
That probably
shebang.
won everything. I ain't mad at that. He do want everything. He do. That mean he gonna get
I'm
it.
okay.
He got the squad to get it. He
That's what
got the
I'm
squad.
saying.
If Brunson Reed and Braun Breaker go after the tag team titles, it's up.
Oh, you already know. You already
It's
know.
up. It's
Full
up.
domination. And
It's up.
I'm gonna keep real with you. I'm gonna keep mad real with you. I don't see Jey Uso carrying that belt until the next year. I might even hate on Jey Uso. I'm just gonna keep mad real with you. I see a scenario later down this line because they've been teasing it every single week where Seth Rollins is eventually gonna get that opportunity to beat Jey. So what better way of him cashing in on Jey? I would say at least by December. At least by December. By either November, late November, or early December. He'll cash in on Jey. And Jey won't be champion.
Mm.
I know you ain't gonna like that, sir. I get it. I know you ain't gonna like that, but I can
I
see
don't see
that
it.
happening.
Ding ding
I
ding
can see
ding
that
ding
I
happening.
don't see it.
ding
Yep.
ding 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 ding.
Yep. Jey's gonna be
Uh,
fighting a grueling match, and then Seth Rollins catches in, it's over.
Boom, bang, two to the dome, you know I came to kill. And all the DJs and beat makers know the drill. Your boy back, they all run like sawmill. This beat was just sent to me, this was a fresh kill. But you ain't know when I load up, I act wild. Like draw four, my screen kicks like a bad child. It's time to relocate, but not the eastbound. Call me a virus, we moving to the west now. I've been bugging more